Welcome back, folks, to another episode of the Blockbuster Brothers. Today, we are talking about Apple TV's Fountain of Youth. Now, Brian, this is directed by Guy Ritchie, and the guy who wrote it also wrote Zodiac and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
All right. Well, I don't take pleasure in doing this. I think Steven and I have always talked about trying to find the good in everything and, not ripping on things too much, but I think I got to rip on this. And I was just disappointed right from the get-go. It just felt like a stale loaf of bread. I was just served a stale loaf of bread, and Guy Ritchie needs to find the fountain of youth, because the director that made Snatch and like that gun pistol rock and roller had this style and this energy almost comparable to, I think, like a Tony Scott, with high camera movement, high editing, high energy. And for some reason in these last couple, and it kind of had The Gentleman. I know The Gentleman was better received, but I kind of am losing Guy Ritchie. His style, it's not Guy Ritchie anymore. It doesn't feel like the characters are like these authentic British characters. Is gone. It's just way too much dialogue, I felt, in The Fountain of Youth. It's just stale, and it just doesn't feel like Guy Ritchie anymore. And the star power doesn't help it at all. I like John Krasinski and like some of the talent in it, but again, it felt just stale. It felt like Timu, National Treasure, and like it was trying to be that, and just like just never grabbed my attention. I was watching it with my fiance, and she asked me 10 minutes into this if we could stop watching it, and I had to finish it by myself. So like that's not a great sign. If she's not interested in it, it's not grabbing her attention, and she's asking to turn it off. And I felt the same thing and just stayed through it just to give Guy Ritchie and this a shot. But I could be wrong. Steven, did you have any inklings about this? I mean, what'd you feel?
I kind of agree with you. This feels similar to a streaming service not connecting the way they want to. This reminds me of The Electric State, that movie we watched, where they spent hundreds of millions of dollars. I just looked up the budget. It's around 200 mil for this movie. And
200 mil.
200
Dude, Apple
mil.
TV, they nailed the series, but I don't know what's going on with their movie department, that they just, like, the writing is off, or I don't know if they understand the pacing. It's just stale. I don't know. It just, like, has no soul.
Yeah, well, it's a bummer, because I was looking forward to it, but it just happens. There's some big home run misses